Hey folks, imagine you're at the grocery store, you've loaded your cart with a few bags, and you start to wonder, do you really want to lug all that weight across the parking lot? Or could you just glide past it? That's the exact moment I was thinking about when I first saw the Paiseec S3 mobility scooter. I was skeptical, too. What if the scooter's range is too short for a quick errand, or the folding mechanism gets stuck after a few folds? I wanted something that wouldn't feel like a gimmick, but also wouldn't break the bank. The link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So let's break it down the way a friend would if you were trying to decide whether to spend your money on this. First off, the S3 is built around a 250-watt motor that promises up to 25 miles on a single charge, and a top speed of 6 miles per hour. That sounds nice on paper, but what does it actually mean for day-to-day life? For me, that range translates to a morning grocery run, a quick trip to the post office, and a short drive back home, everything comfortably within one charge. If you have a typical suburban commute, or you live in a community where most errands are within a few miles, the 25-mile claim is more than enough. On the flip side, if you're planning longer outings, say a 30-mile drive to a nearby town, you'll need to plan a recharge stop, which can be a hassle. Now, the folding design is one of the biggest selling points. The S3 collapses down to a size that can fit into a standard car trunk, and it does so without any greasy hinges or clunky latches. I actually folded it after a quick coffee run, shoved it into my hatchback, and walked the rest of the way. The aluminum alloy frame feels sturdy, yet the whole thing is lightweight enough that you can lift it on and off a curb without a second thought. That convenience is a real game changer for seniors who don't want to rely on a friend's assistance every time they need to store their scooter. Let's talk about the AI safety system they brag about. The scooter uses a patented algorithm that detects sudden changes in slope and automatically adjusts speed to prevent tipping. In practice, this feature really shines on rolling hills or uneven sidewalks. I tried the S3 on a gently sloping park path, and the scooter intuitively slowed down when I hit a steeper section, giving me confidence that I wouldn't lose control. It's not a full-blown autopilot, but it does provide an extra layer of reassurance, especially for users who might be nervous about handling an electric vehicle on varied terrain. If you're a senior, or anyone with limited mobility, the 300-pound load capacity is generous enough to accommodate a sturdy backpack, a shopping bag, or even a small pet carrier. The seat itself is fairly wide, so you won't feel cramped, and the footrests are positioned at a comfortable height. The scooter isn't a recliner, but you can sit upright without straining your back, which is something I've heard many users of similar models complain about. The all-terrain claim is partially true thanks to the 250-watt motor and decent wheel size. The S3 can handle paved sidewalks, light gravel, and even a shallow grass path without stalling. It's not built for mountain trails, but for the kind of mixed surfaces you'd encounter in a residential neighborhood, it does the job. Now, who should definitely buy the S3? If you're over 60, have a mild to moderate mobility limitation, and you need a reliable way to get around town without relying on a car or public transit, this scooter is a solid match. It's also a good fit for people who travel with a vehicle and need something portable. Think of a weekend getaway where you want to explore a nearby town without renting a car. The ease of folding, the decent range, and the safety net of the AI speed control make it a low-stress companion for short to medium trips. Who should skip it? If you're looking for a high-speed, long-range electric scooter that can tackle steep hills or off-road adventures, the S3 isn't built for that. The 6 miles per hour top speed is intentional for safety and battery conservation, but it won't satisfy someone who wants to zip around at 15 or 20 miles per hour. Also, if you need to carry more than a few pounds of cargo regularly, say, a full set of groceries for a large family, remember that the 25-mile range might shrink noticeably when you're pushing extra weight. Finally, if you're a tech enthusiast who wants a lot of connectivity features like a companion app with battery stats, GPS tracking, or customizable acceleration curves, you'll find the S3 a bit barebones. It's functional, but it doesn't come with a suite of smart accessories. Let's address a couple of practical weaknesses that show up after you own the scooter for a while. First, the charging time. While the range is decent, you need to give the